Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview, September 1st, 2016. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL, FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, great to be with you. Coming to you from Thailand. Hazy skies, not so white sandy beaches, and looks to be like it's going to be a rainy day, my friends, in Thailand. As it is September 1st, a new month. We're going to start getting back into it. We should see some volume in about 10 days back in the markets, and hopefully we'll be on a nice ride into the new year. Like I said, traders, great to be with you. It is early in the morning at my time, currently 7:05 in the morning, 20:05 on Wall Street on a Wednesday night, Thursday morning for me here in Thailand. All right, traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilda. I am your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I do record this during the Asia session. So if you're seeing this in London session, just count back about 10 or 12 candles, and you'll see where I started the presentation. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008, I retired from a wonderful career, 27 years as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later after my retirement, I came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, traders, I'm in my 9th year here in Asia and absolutely love it. It's a great time zone to trade. I can trade all 3 sessions and still get a good night's rest. However, in New York session, I do not trade Forex. I trade options. So I only trade for about 2 hours in the New York session and a quarter day. We start at 5:30 in the morning. We end about 10:30 at night. No, I do not sit in front of my computer all that time. I do have a life. But modern technology allows me to be on the go. However, I do enter all my trades from my master computer. I don't enter trades on the go. I need my computer screens and verification and all that good stuff, right? So how do I trade? Well, I'm a pullback trader. I like a currency pair to make a move, give us a pullback, usually to a Fibonacci number, and I enter the trade that way. I do some breakout trades, but not very often. What happens is I'm expecting a pullback. It doesn't happen. I usually throw a trend line in there just in case that does happen, and it stays with the trend. And as long as it stays with the trend, I'll take the trade. And we end up foregoing the pullback, but I'd rather get the pullback trade. I do really listen to fundamentals. I know what's going on around the world. I know what's coming out. I know what to expect. You know, I do my research on fundamentals. It's so important in your trading because it does affect your currency pair. As you know, this week we have NFP. We had a good ADP numbers yesterday. Today is manufacturing PMI numbers out all over the place today on a Thursday. And of course, tomorrow is the big NFP Friday. However, I am a technician. I really enjoy reading candlesticks charts. I like reading candlestick patterns. It tells a story. It tells us what price action can happen. I like price levels, price structure, price failure. Right? We take a look at all that stuff as we're trading. And I put this all together, this analysis between my fundamentals and my technicals, and I come up with a trade plan. Once I have a trade plan, I enact the trade plan. I just wait for price to come to me. Or if it breaks out, I then readjust my trade plan for that breakout trade. All right, so that's just a little bit about me and how I trade. And like I said, you know, it's all about candlesticks, price action, and price levels, you know, and what we can expect price to do. The nice about Forex is it repeats itself. So if price reacted at a price level, there's a good chance if it comes back to that level, it will react again. And that's really cool, to be honest with you. It's a lot of fun. All right, let's get over to the legal stuff. And let's look at our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex or any other financial market. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, remember the name of this game is capital preservation. You want to live to trade another day on a live account. Money management is so important. Risk tolerance, right? What's your drawdown? You should know all that stuff before you click the mouse. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's take a look at what's going on. Well, I think probably one of the non-FX news that came out was ex-President Rousseff from Brazil was impeached yesterday, so she's no longer. They have a new president in Brazil. I think his name is Temper. Yeah, so they have a new government being ready to get formed in Brazil, and I wish them the best of luck with that. I think we have a good day today. I think we have a lot of data coming out today. We do have a lot of data coming out today. Should keep price action moving. I think tomorrow is going to be a very sluggish day until the NFP numbers come out. The market's going to climb up at some point. So I would think by New York lunch um, today, I think we're going to see the markets basically climb up, and that'll be it. Asia's pretty busy. We have Aussie has retail sales. Uh, so we have pretty busy day. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's take a look at the indices. However, the Dow 30 closed negative 0.29%. The S&P 500 closed negative 0.24%, and the Nasdaq closed negative 0.19%. With the small cap 2,000 closed a negative 0.50%. Yes, that is because the dollar index slipped below 96 again, and that was just a bad read all the way around. And it just looks like it's just red markets all over the place. In the European zone, the DAX is negative 0.61%. The FTSE 100 is negative 0.58%. The CAC 40 is negative 0.43%. And the Eurostock 50 is negative 0.05%. Traders, let's come on over to Asia, where the Nikkei 225 is currently trading and it's negative 0.10%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is negative 0.33%. The China 850 closed positive yesterday, 0.40%. So they have about 90 minutes before they come online. Same with the Hang Seng. They closed negative 0.17% yesterday. However, the Kospi out of Seoul is currently trading, and they are also negative 0.69%. Let's take a look at our economic calendar. And like I said, we have a good amount of stuff. We have China non-manufacturing PMI coming out in about 30 minutes from when I'm doing this. We also have China manufacturing PMI for August. We have from Australia, we have retail sales month on month. Then in China, we got the Gaxon manufacturing PMI. Yeah, we're loaded up with PMIs today, folks. In the London session, we have the Euro German manufacturing PMI. We have Great British Pound manufacturing PMI. PMIs everywhere today. And as we enter into the U.S. session, we have ISM manufacturing PMI for August. So quite a busy day, and those are all high impact news events. So we'll keep an eye on those as we get close to the times that data is released. All right, traders, let's take a look at some charts. Let's head over to the euro dollar. Euro dollar is still, my bias is bearish. However, we have an up move here. Looks like, again, the dollar index went weak, and this is the result, right? So I'd like to see this go up to this R1 at 1.1175 and sell it. Really easy trade plan, folks. We're going to bring this back down to support at 1.1126, and we'll take it back down. I do expect the dollar to get strong before NFP. They're expecting good NFP because ADP numbers came out yesterday and they were strong. ADP is, by the way, if you don't know what that is a payroll company in the United States. So you can have a business with two people and they will do your payroll, your taxes, your deductions, all that stuff. Or you can have a business with 100,000 people and they do the same. And they're in every state in the United States, and they have a pretty good eye on what's going on, and they put out numbers every month. So I'm expecting the dollar to get strong. Let's take a look at the pound dollar. Pound dollar did come down. Our trade plan did work yesterday. However, we're back up where we were yesterday. I want to see this pop up just one more notch, come back up to that resistance at 1.3154. Give us a sell trade, right? A couple of bearish candles, maybe a couple of hangmans, a couple of dojis, and then we can sell this, and we'll take this all the way down to the S1 pivot at 1.3084. So a nice little trade there on the pound. Take a look at the Aussie. I wouldn't do anything with this Aussie, folks. One, I don't like that the 10 and 55 EMA are tangled together there, right at the daily pivot point, and we have data coming out, and it's pretty strong data. Retail sales is going to move this pair one way or another. So I really do not want to touch this until we get that data released. However, I'd love to see this come back up to the 200 exponential moving average at 0.7549, and we'll take profit at 0.7493. Nice little trade there on the Aussie. The Euro Aussie continues to go sideways. There's really been no price action on this pair today and yesterday. So we're just going to wait for this. We want it to bounce up there to that resistance level at 1.4845, give us a bearish candlestick formation, and sell this. However, if this stays sideways, it might stay sideways till Tuesday of next week. Remember, Monday is a major holiday in the United States called Labor Day, and all the markets are closed. So we're going to get NFP on Friday. Monday is a holiday, meaning Tuesday is going to be like a Monday, which means could be slow, depending on what kind of data we have coming out. However, I want to sell this. My bias is bearish in the Euro Aussie, right? Take a look at a daily chart. Look at this Euro Yen. This was pretty interesting. It took a really big move to the upside, and that's fine. Forex doesn't move in a straight line. However, I'm not going to touch this until it breaks below that 55 EMA at 11500 or 114.95, and we'll get out of it at the 200 exponential moving average and the S2 pivot, reversal pivot at 114.43. Nice trade plan here, just needed to work, right? So we'll see how that goes. Wow, talking fast, or is the clock moving slow? I'm doing this pretty quick today. All right, here's the New Zealand dollar. Ugly, 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 folks. Look at this price action left of the chart. Really ugly. We do not want to see this bounce to back above that daily pivot point. We want to take this entry at 0.7236, somewhere in that area. We got support and resistance all over the place on this chart, folks. So be really careful with this. However, my bias is to sell this. My bias is definitely to sell this. So just be real careful. We want to take profit at our support zone at 0.7208 is where we want to take our profit at. Easy trade plan, but I don't think it's going to be an easy trade. I have to be honest with you. I got a good feeling this is going to bounce back up again and then come back down again. So I think this is an up move, and then it's going to turn into a down move. And it wouldn't surprise me to go all the way back to the 200 EMA. All right, traders, that wraps up our 6 charts. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, it's been a pleasure being with you today. We will see you in about 24 hours. Have a great trading day, and be alert to your economic calendar, and happy trading. Grab those pips, my friends. I'll talk to you about 24 hours. Take care now.